Hi guys, so I just want to talk about the experience I've had with Rob over the last sort of 3 to 4 weeks. So initially I kind of moved out of a fitness business where I kind of wanted to move into coaching. Now I was feeling a little bit lost. I didn't really know what my message was. I was feeling very attached to the fitness and PT industry. And so I was looking for a solution. I didn't really know where to start. So a friend of mine sort of mentioned Rob's name, and I hadn't really seen any of his stuff beforehand. And I found out that he was running a program called Transition, which is what I've just sort of come out the end of. Now, what was Transition and what did it enable me to do? Well, for one, Rob massively over-delivered with me, like massively over-delivered, and I appreciate that massively, because there's so many people out there these days that promise so much but don't deliver the results. Now, we worked on lots of things like fear of selling. We worked on lots of very, very deep-rooted thoughts and beliefs which I've now overcome. And apart from the day itself, where we spent obviously a day in a log cabin and really worked together with a group of us that were all kind of trying to move away from that industry into direct coaching, and it was so good just spending time around people that got what you said, understood you felt accepted, you felt connected. And I'm getting breakthroughs just from Rob coaching the others in the room. And obviously when it comes to me, it's like, yeah, I learned a lot about ourselves, really discovered what my message is in this world, which is kind of what I went for. I went for this transition to find out what my message is. What have I got to give to the world, what value have I got to offer? Now, not only did I come away with my message, but I also come away with two programs created. I created a program within a couple of minutes. Usually it takes me about 3 days of procrastination, thinking about, oh my god, what do the clients want, what do they need? But the good thing is because I'd nailed my message, I'd worked out, I know exactly what they want and I know exactly what they need. So it took a couple of minutes to create this program. Now, when we was there at the actual cabin, we actually had to go and action some bits and pieces. So we had to go tell our message to the world. We had to go tell everyone how we felt, what we were going to do and what we were about. Because obviously if no one knows, then no one knows. So one of the biggest things I said to Rob was that I wanted to go away and leave that log cabin, but I wanted to actually action something, because I know what these places are like. You go there, you feel really excited, you feel pumped up, you kind of work out what you want to do, you feel like you've been given permission to go and do what you want to do. And what happens is you leave and you go back to your home environment and nothing happens. You kind of go into what I call as freeze, where you just sit there and do nothing, like, oh crap, So you make no action, you take no action, but Rob wasn't allowing any of that. So at the actual cabin, obviously we created a program, and then he said the next thing is to actually go and put this out there. So you got to go put it out there. So I'm looking at him like, what? So we've actually got to go share this with the world. I got about 1,600 friends on Facebook, and I've got to go share this message with all my friends and everyone on there. And he said, you got to now pick some people that you want to do this program with and actually private message them with a message. Create a letter and send it to them. So we did all this in one day, obviously. And the result was, when we was there in the cabin, I got 2 yeses to my program, which is amazing. And since then, I've spoke to Rob since, and in that process, so in the confidence that I've built up and that permission that I've been given, there was a client I've been working on for a while, but she'd now converted into being a year-long client with me, so a year-long coaching client. So I now can officially say I've got a year-long coaching client, which is amazing. I never thought I'd get into that position. And, I at like a relatively high-end price line as well for something that I've just got into. And I've also had 2 provisional yeses for a retreat that I'm doing, which is one of the programs I created at the day with Rob. So I just want to say that if anyone's actually thinking about doing it, it's literally like 100% yes. Coming out of a fitness industry, you can feel very stuck, and you can feel like everything needs to be so structured all the time. And Rob kind of coached me around that and made me realize it doesn't. And if you're going into coaching, it's completely different. So it's coming out into a coaching business and being your true self all the time. And Rob has enabled me to do that and do it well as well. Like, you know, every message I send out at the moment, it comes from my heart, and I don't even have to think about what I'm writing. It just comes out because I know what my message is. I know what I want the world to know. So anyone that's thinking about doing it, 100% yes, go for it. Like, Rob is an amazing guy. He over delivers. He knows exactly what he's talking about, and he's just a fantastic coach, you know, and I couldn't ask any more from him like right now. So yeah, that's my story of transition. So if you know, just do it. Just do it. Don't even think twice about it. Just do it. It's probably, and this is a bit far-fetched, but it's probably the best thing that I've done for myself in a long time. You know, I've spent lots of money on mentors in the past, which have promised results and given me nothing back really. Whereas this has actually given me something tangible. It's played with my head. It's given me a new belief and thought system. And it's meant that I can actually go out and be that person that I want to be, rather than do those things you want to do, but you're not that person yet. So yeah, it's done wonders for me, and I know that it can do for you too. So thank you very much, Rob. I appreciate all the help and the support and the coaching over the last sort of 4 weeks or so. And yeah, so go for it.